everybody. Welcome to your live show where tonight I'm going to talk about Manchester United news, bringing news from INEOS, the Bulls crawled, number 10. But before we get on to any of that, I am doing an extended stream to celebrate me reaching 900 subscribers. This evening, I reached 900 subscribers. That is absolutely unreal. When I started my YouTube journey all these years ago, I thought maybe I'll get up to about 400 or 500, but to be near the 1K now is absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely wow. I cannot thank you all enough for your support. This is the reason why I do these videos because it's you guys. You are the ones who make me continue producing the content for you. If you comment on my videos, I always reply because you've taken the time to comment. I always take the time to reply back to you because you've always put in the effort. Good evening, Hayden. Good evening, Ethan. How you both doing? But for me to hit that 900, I am absolutely buzzing. It's unbelievable. Recently, the channel, these last few months or so, has been growing like crazy, and it's all down to you guys. I really can't thank you all enough. When I hit that 1K, it's going to be a historic day. It really is. Now I'm just 100 away from it. The countdown has well and truly started. We can well and truly start to get excited now that 1K is literally very close. You can literally smell it. Heights, I got round one cup match tomorrow. Oh, that's good, mate. Well done. But yeah, 900 subscribers is absolutely just fantastic. And you are the reason why I carry on doing YouTube because without you guys, I would have given this up ages ago. But as you watch my content and you enjoy my content, I carry on bringing it out for you guys because you, as I say, you are the reasons why I do these videos. But yeah, but when I get to 1K, there's going to be celebration stream and loads of good things lined up. So if you are watching live, please do hit that subscribe button. It helps my channel out an awful lot. And obviously, please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. That is not too far off from 200 subscribers. And for this channel to be very close to that milestone now is beyond my wildest dreams because I was never ever expecting it. I was being happy to hit like 400 or 500s, but to think my channel is now close to joining the elite group, it's absolutely mental, honestly. But I think it's because I can improve my content, certainly on my Manchester United videos. Now I've become a lot more brutal. People must love my content because they've been subscribing like crazy recently, and it's absolutely fantastic. And one of my loyal subscribers, NFC Racer, I'd just like to thank his girlfriends for being the 900th subscriber. Good evening, Jamie. I'm very well, mate, because I am. I hit 900 subscribers this evening, so I'm just 100 away from the 1K milestone. Absolutely unbelievable. Yes, I'm very well, thank you, Jamie. I hope your evening's going good. Oh, bloody heck, Leeds losing 2-0. Goodness me. And if they lose, I think that means Leicester could get promoted tonight. I heard, I was reading on the internet. Don't know whether that was true. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. I'm absolutely over the moon. 900 subscribers. honestly, Hayden, you weren't happy about the 4-0 loss. It was 5-0, yes. You're right. It's 5-0 even. I was just out saying that, then thankfully Hayden Cox said it. But yeah, wow, 900 subscribers is just absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I'm over the moon. I cannot thank you all enough for the support. The Mr. Joshy J army is growing, and I'm loving every second of it. Yeah, we'll get on to that later, Hayden Cox. Number 10's getting it, I tell you. He's getting it in this live show tonight. I can't wait to tear him a new asshole because I've had enough. Literally had enough. But to think when I started my channel, all I was doing really was gaming videos and like say maybe football videos on the odd occasion. But since I started doing football videos full time, it's definitely made a difference to my channel now. You know, it's made me a lot more motivated to do football content because people were enjoying it. And obviously, football is my number one sport. I like F1 as well, but I'm not a hardcore fan of it these days. It's because it's too political, off track, and that is absolutely unbelievable. I'm alright just playing Max Payne on my PS2. Oh, lovely, Jamie. That's very nice. But yeah, and no doubt about it, the content has improved and that. So I think this is why the Mr. Joshy J Army has been growing recently, and I'm going live a lot more these days. Well, because why stop there? My channel is about to enter, like I say, the elite group. So yeah, I want to keep on going and going, producing the content for you guys and producing the content for myself. My football channel, that's doing really well as well. Alright, not uploaded for a few days on there now because obviously I've been focusing on this channel as this has to take a top priority. Big game for me tomorrow. I'm against a team who wanted to sign me. Massive game, mate. Just do your best, perform at the best standards, and yeah, and that's all you can do, really, mate. And if things go wrong, don't let it irritate you. Just head up, chin up, and remain focused. That'd be my advice, mate. Obviously, if you're human, you will absolutely probably chuck your helmet in the changing room, won't you? Or inside the pavilion. Who you facing, Hayden? Good luck. He's in a cricket match, Ethan. He does cricket, so yeah, against a team who wanted to sign him up. So that's going to be very interesting, isn't it? A team called Chuck Chutney, mate. Oh, similar to how you say chutney. Wow, that's quite a funny name. Apologies, Hayden Cox, if I pronounce that wrong, but yeah, it sounds like chutney. But yeah, look, I'm absolutely just at no words can describe how I'm feeling right now. That my channel is just 100 away from 1K. It's absolutely unreal. It's like when I started my YouTube journey, this would have been a dream for me, honestly. Maybe you can do it in a voice note later, Hayden Cox, how you pronounce the team, because I'll be interested, because so I can pronounce it right in the future. Can't stand Portsmouth. Yeah, obviously, because he's a Southampton fan, Ethan. Hayden's a Southampton fan, so no wonder why he can't stand Portsmouth. But many, many years ago, getting to 1K would have been an absolute dream. I was thinking, nah, there's no chance I'll be able to reach that 1K. But now, I'm nearly at that 1K. It's like, it's almost a reality now. When it used to be a dream all these years ago, think how close it is. You can literally see it in the distance and grab it with the grasp of your hands. That is nearly there. The historic moments, which will be a proud moment for my channel. It really, really will, honestly. And there'll be plenty of live shows. May even start collaborating with a few people because on Sunday nights I am collaborating with my subscriber, F1 fan CFC 1905. He is going to be talking about Chelsea, why he is not happy with Chelsea Football Club. So I can't wait to have him on the channel, making his debut on this channel. F1 fan CFC 1905, who I name F1 Fan Gamer, his original name, but wow, exciting times ahead on the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. It really is. Let me know down below in the live chat. What would you like to see when I hit that 1K milestone? Because this channel is not about me, it's all about you guys as well. Like I say, you are the reason why I produce this content, so it would only be fair if I gave you the options as well what I should do for that 1K milestone. Because now I've hit 900, we can start to get excited that the facts that what I thought was a dream is so close to a reality now. It's just absolutely insane. Any old subscribers, new subscribers, this means absolutely everything to me. This means the world to me. That my channel is reaching levels that I never ever expected all these years ago. It's absolutely wow, unbelievable. And words just cannot describe how thankful I am, because really, I am. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much to every single one of you who has liked, hit that subscribe button, and has created such a nice community. Well, apart from the mutants, of course, they can all get in the bin. They can get in the bin, but any loyal subscribers, you are the reason why I am on here on YouTube. I'm a Liverpool fan, and we were so bad in 2010. I'll never forget that. Yeah, we were, honestly. What's the biggest game at the weekend? The North London Derby, Jamie. It's the North London Derby this weekend. Arsenal against Tottenham. Obviously, Everton ended Liverpool season. Now, Tottenham be looking to do the same to Arsenal as well, and their season and their title hopes. But we have an action-packed show tonight. So while you are watching live, make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel, and please subscribe to my football channel. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. Like I said, I've not posted on there for a couple of days now, but I will over the weekend. It's just this week I wanted to remain focused on this channel, as I knew I was very close to 900. So I thought, why not take top priority on this channel this week? Focus on this channel. I want to grow the football channel as well, but I really want to get this channel up to that milestone. I really do. And last night I become a member to Johnny Mimrals, the Mimrals FC. He's a YouTuber who is a Chelsea fan. That's now two channels I've become a member to. Lee Gunner and now Johnny Mimrals, because they did a show last night for 4 hours. And that was absolutely lit. Honestly, I absolutely loved it. Just pure entertainment from start to finish. I was half the time I couldn't control myself how much I was laughing in that show last night, because Lee Gunner was telling me us what happened in the past, when he met up with a couple of subscribers, like while he was on holiday, and that he met them in the bar and that, where they go to him, "Oh, you're League Gunner." What's the chances of that meeting up with your subscribers on holiday? Crazy, absolutely crazy. But up the Minerals FC. And big up to Lee Gunner as well. Like I say, them two are just my favourite YouTubers, and it's nice to have a discussion with my new subscriber as well on Johnny Minerals streams. Michael.Chelsea FC. He's another one who has recently joined the Mr. Joshy J army. Lee Gunner is part of the Mr. Joshy J army, so yeah, very exciting times indeed. But right, let's get started with the show properly. Sorry I've been waffling on for 15 minutes, but this is a historic moment for my channel. Hitting 900 subscribers and only being 100 away from that 1k is absolutely massive, honestly. So right, let's start off with INEOS. Now, INEOS obviously own 25% of Manchester United Football Club. Anything could happen, mate. You could be sat in the bar somewhere and Liam Gallagher could walk in or something. The race for 1k is on. Yes, it is. It is, mate, indeed. Absolutely, Ethan. Can't wait for when you hit 1k. I know, mate. I'm buzzing for it myself, honestly. Yeah, so INEOS announced that they are going to scrap free coach travel and that for the Manchester United staff members. So basically now they need to pay for tickets for, I think they're still going to get the tickets for free, Manchester United staff in the FA Cup final, but they need to help, well, not help. What I was going to say, they need to obviously pay for their coach travel and for their meal as well. I mean, wow, that is absolutely ruthless by Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Honestly, Ineos are really getting down to business. It's like, so, oh, thank you very much. Cheers, Craig, for that. I appreciate that, mate. And if you are a football fan, make sure you are subscribing to my football channel as well. That'd be much appreciated. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. But welcome to the Mr. Joshy J Army, Craig. Much appreciated for that. But yeah, Ineos, I'm liking what they're doing. But my worry is this going to cause a lot of fallout between themselves and the Manchester United staff? I mean, it's good that they are starting to charge because us football fans have to pay for that sort of thing. So why should the Manchester United staff get it for free? So yeah, drop a like, mate. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. But yeah, supporters have to pay for these things. So I think it's outside staff should pay for like coach travel and a meal at Wembley because the meal is not cheap, I tell you. And obviously, it put money towards Wembley Foundation or the football club. So Ineos are starting to make things happen, which I like. It's more than what the Glazers have done the last decade or so. The Glazers have absolutely just destroyed us these last decade or so. But they definitely are trying to make things happen, Ineos. And I'm liking it. I really do. But my worry is, obviously, with them is that they aren't going to let fans have an opinion. Like, apparently, I was listening to Johnny Mineral's stream last night. Good evening, FNC Gaming. It's been a while since I heard from you, mate. But anyway, yeah, Ineos. My worry is that obviously they are going to stop fans having an opinion because apparently I was listening to Johnny Mineral's stream and apparently Lee Gunner said, or I think it's Michael.Chelsea FC actually, in the live chat that someone got partly banned because they were calling out Ineos or something. Now, that is going to be my slight worry, is that INEOS are not going to allow fans to have freedom. I would want fans to have freedom because the Glazers have restricted us from freedom. If INEOS are not allowing the fans to have any freedom, then unfortunately they are just as bad as the Glazers and whoever they bring in next. I mean, they still want to bring in Dan Ashworth from Newcastle United, but he is going to cost apparently 10 million to release from his contracts, which Ineos are refusing to pay that money. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get Dan Ashworth as sporting director, but obviously they want to bring in Dan Ashworth, but it looks like Ineos are not willing to meet Newcastle United's demands, unfortunately. So it means we'll probably miss out on him. But they've not gave up yet. Hopefully they can come to some sort of agreement, because I would like Dan Ashworth. I believe he can do a lot for this football club as sporting director. We have Jason Wilcox as technical director, but my problem is with Jason Wilcox, with Southampton, he's brought in loads of younger generation players, and I really don't want us to go down the same route as Chelsea, bringing in inexperienced players, because if we go down the same route as Chelsea, that's going to set us back even more. Breaking news, Liverpool have agreed a compensation deal for Feyenoord's manager Amir Slot. Oh wow, that's very interesting. So wow, it looks like Liverpool may have got their replacing Jurgen Klopp. That's unbelievable. Feyenoord's bottled UCL, true, they did, honestly. But obviously, Ineos, I just want them to bring in the right staff, and I hope they treat the fans right, because if they don't treat the fans right and they keep this manager on, I am Ineos out, 100% Ineos out. I am with Saeed TV on that one. But, Mr. Joshy J, you're only copying other YouTubers, your own PR. No, it's called being in the small minority fans who just come out and say it how it is, like what I do as well. I say it how it is. But yeah, FNC Gaming, I think we possibly will build a new stadium, but I think we're hoping to get money off the Manchester Council, because again, Ineos are not willing to put on the money to build the new Wembley, the North Stadium, which I get that, and they want money from Manchester Council, but I just cannot see that happening, unfortunately. You know, where Manchester Council probably stingy, they wouldn't want to hand out a lot of money. But yeah, Ineos, my concern is that, like I say, they are like the Glazers, then Ineos need to go, because it'd be like you're just as bad as the Glazers, really. But I'm willing to give them a chance. I want them to bring in the right manager and the right staff. Look, to get this historic football club back on track, it's not going to happen overnight, because the team's in a mess, the stadium's in a mess, the training ground is in a mess. We got too many players calling 11 out in this football club. This is what Ineos have got to deal with. I like how they're trying to bring in the right staff and the right, who knows, manager as well, but there's a lot of work for them to do. And obviously, the worry you got is even the money they get in the Os, it probably goes to Glazers anyway. And they probably going to put it into Tampa Bay or something, because that's what they're like. These owners don't care. The Glazers do not care one bit about this football club, and it's evidence they don't care. Because why do you think they treated us like rubbish the last 10 years? And obviously, fans have lowered the standards of my football club, because the PR channels, the United stands, the United View, the Stratford's Paddock, Mark Goldfish, he blocks someone on the United stands the other day for saying they wanted Thomas Frank as manager. I mean, what sort of channel does that? I mean, if you said that on here, I probably wouldn't agree with you, but I'd welcome your opinion. I would not remove your comment, or nor would one of my moderators, because we welcome opinions on this channel. But Mark Goldfish, because he's paid by the football club to talk absolute rubbish, and so are other YouTube channels. Yeah, all PR, Hayden Cox. That's what it is, mate. It's all PR. It's as simple as that. So, because they get paid by the football club, this is why they talk so much rubbish and bollocks. It's jarring to listen to. It really is. But end of the day, it is what it is. The football club could offer me to do PR for them, but I'll tell them where to shove it. I would tell them to fuck off. It's as simple as that, because no organisation is going to stop me from saying it how it is, because I will never stop saying it how it is. Side TV, he'll never stop saying it how it is. Johnny Minerals, he won't stop. Lee Gunner, he won't stop. Eunice Talks Football, he won't stop. Why should we have to stop saying it how it is just because these PR channels and these fake accounts and that PR accounts are getting paid by the football club? But we're not, you see. We're not paid by the football club, so we can say exactly what we like and talk complete freedom. Yes, I agree, Jamie. It is weird from Mark Goldbridge that. But again, it just sums up where the PR channel is these days. And I am absolutely so annoyed at the PR channels recently. They're absolutely jarring to listen to. They really are. It's like half the time, why am I still subscribed to them? I should just unsubscribe to them. Just have a good clear out in my subscription box, because I don't really watch the United Stand anymore, or the Strangford's Paddock, or the United Q, really. Should I make a football club called Joshy JFC? You can do what you like, Ethan. It's entirely up to you, mate. But yeah, that could be a good name, mate. But yeah, look, it's like, end of the day, these YouTubers want to talk rubbish, fine, let them. But like I said, it's not going to stop me calling out the bollocks and the bullshit in my football club, because I just say it how it is, because I have high standards. That's what I have. It's a shame others don't in this fan base. But there's a lot of PR in football these days, unfortunately. I got to say, Manchester United's PR is worse than Arsenal PR. My subscriber, Hayden Cox, and myself, we were talking about it in the group chat earlier in our Leicester back in the Premier League. Someone just messaged on WhatsApp. Yep, they're not far off now from returning back to the Premier League. I'm happy for the Foxes, because I like the Foxes. I really do. But it's like, yeah, to me, there's just so much PR in Manchester United. Like, number 10 today coming out saying, oh, I don't agree with fans giving me criticism and the abuse has been absolutely ridiculous. Well, you absolutely deserve criticism from the fans, because you've been nowhere near good enough this season. I couldn't care less what you've done for the community, mate. I don't need any apologies from you. I need you fuck off from this football club immediately. Number 10. It's as simple as that. But, Mr. Joshy J, number 10 has done well for the community. He scored loads of goals last season, this and that. And what? And what? Yeah? This guy has been absolutely trash over the years for Manchester United. So it's time for him to move on. We need to move on, number 10 now. Enough is enough, but will the football club have the minerals to do it? I'm not too convinced that they will because he is a Manchester lad. Michael.Chelsea FC, one of my subscribers, was saying, I think you're stuck with him because he's a Manchester lad, which he may be spot on. We may be stuck with him, but I just wish he would go to Paris Saint-Germain or something. Just get out of here and take 21 with you as well, because honestly, 21 does my absolute head in. Yes, I know he puts in the work rates and that, and I praised him recently. But Mr. Joshy J, 21 has been doing well recently. You were giving him credit now. You literally a flip flop saying that he needs to go, that he's rubbish. Oh, get in the bin, yeah, seriously. Get in the bin. Enla Basara. It's as simple as that. He needs to go. Absolutely needs to go, 21. And taunting the Coventry players was a disgrace. And he had the cheek on social media to come out and make an apology about it. No, get yourself out of here now. It's as simple as that. Jog on. We do not need players like that at this football club. Honestly, got to go. Take care, lads. Sorry. That's okay, Jamie. Enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of it. Just fans defending these players who are no good to this football club. But again, it's down to the PR channels, isn't it? Why they're defending him and the fake accounts and that PR accounts on social media, and the reason why they're defending number 10 and 21. But these sort of players are causing the problem at our football club. They're conning their living out of our football club. They're holding the football club back. They're keeping younger generation players out of the team. And yeah, basically, Josh, I'll make a channel called Joshy JFC. Oh, but obviously, yeah, them two seriously need to go. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka's been a bit inconsistent recently, so we may have to look on to moving him on. Casemiro, legs are gone. I would move him on. Ericsson, legs are gone. I would move him on. Lindelof, to me, not quite good enough. I'd move him on. And even though he's done a solid job this season, Maguire will probably move on as well. Martinez, good defender, but made of glass, always injured, so possibly need to move him on. Really, we need a whole new starting 11, really. This Manchester United team needs a complete overhaul. It's like we need to completely tear the book and start all over again to get back to being an elite football club. That is the dream for me, and I hope that Manchester United acts like an elite football club again soon, because Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and so many other football clubs are elite. And I miss Manchester United not being elite. I want us to be elite again. The reason why I'm falling in love with my football club, because good evening to you, Michael.Chelsea FC. Welcome to the stream, mates. Mark Goldfish just confirms that he is in love with number 10 and Anthony Martial. Oh my goodness, Ray. This is the reason why that channel has absolutely gone down the toilet, mate. And he can only blame himself, really, Mark Goldfish. Why on earth would you defend number 10? Number 10 has been absolutely trash. She's doing my absolute head in recently. It's just, yes, he can do some good things, but not very often. Yes, you've done some great things for us in your early years. You know, scoring 2 goals on your debut in the Europa League, which that's absolutely fantastic. Oh, thank you very much. Congratulations on 900 subscribers. Thank you very much at FO601E13DC. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel. And please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. But yeah, look, number 10 is an absolute virus at this football club. He is holding this football club back. Subscribe counter 902. Brilliant. Thank you very much for my 2 new subscribers in there. What kit colour, Josh? Can we go for yellow, please, Ethan? Yellow's my favourite colour. Or red, but yeah. Trashy Marshall. Yeah, honestly, he is trash. Let's go 1,000 subs. I completely agree. Absolutely. That is the next target for me. Thank you, Ethan. But yeah, look, there are so many problems at his football club. Cheers, Michael.Chelsea FC. I don't know what is going to happen to this football club, what the future holds for it, but one thing's for sure, we need to get rid of number 10, 21, and loads of players to have a fresh start. And while you're at it, get rid of the bald fraud as well. I cannot stand this manager. He's an absolute bully. The players don't like him. He treated De Gea poorly. He treated Cristiano Ronaldo poorly. But, Mr. Joshy J, the Bulls for all just got you into the FA Cup final. He won the trophy last season. You should back him. You should be happy. This and that. And what? And what? Yeah? This manager is just one of the worst managers I've ever known. The most irritating manager ever. But he has the highest winning percentage, Mr. Joshy J. Higher than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Higher than Sir Alex Ferguson. It's just like absolutely. The reason why he has a high winning percentage is because other teams have been absolutely trash this season. And this is why Manchester United are in 6th or 7th place. They should be similar position to Chelsea, but it just goes to show how inconsistent other teams are for Manchester United to be in 6th. So fans can get giddy about the bald Scrolls being a good manager and that. He's far from being a good manager. He's just absolutely just I find him so irritating to listen to. And today he banned 3 media outlets from attending the press conference. I mean, oh my goodness me. This is another example why the bald ruled needs to go, because he can't take criticism like number 10. Number 10 and the Bulls ruled are only saying that for their own PR. They're trying to keep the football club off their back. It's as simple as that. And the sooner both of them get out, the better, because they are the problem at this football club. The Bulls fraud is pragmatic, but it doesn't matter if you win the games, Mr. Joshy J. You should be happy that you're getting over the line in these matches. Oh, it's just seriously, get in the bin, yeah? Seriously, get in the bin, whoever thinks that. Again, I tell you why fans are thinking that. It's down to the PR YouTube channels, because the PR YouTube channels, they copy and paste each other. And on Twitter as well, where fans talk bollocks, all these channels like to copy and paste, just so clicks and views. That's all it is. They don't care about their community. All they're doing there is to just click and views. It's as simple as that. And I never want to go down that route, and I never will go down that route. We absolutely land it on this channel. Even Lee Gunner said, my subscriber, that I land the minerals for Manchester United when I become a member to Johnny Minerals last night. Because it's true, I do land the minerals, because I absolutely had enough of fans in our fan base talking absolute bollocks. Honestly, I'm just sick and tired of it. So this is why I call it out. Others on YouTube are too afraid to call it out. It's again because the PR channels, they caused an absolute virus in our fan base, sadly. Mark Jellyfish or Goldfish needs to take responsibility for that. The Stratford's Paddock do, and the United View as well. Them three channels need to take huge responsibility for why the standards are on the floor instead of being up here. It's as simple as that. But you'll still have fans defending these players and the football club. Again, all for PR because football is PR these days. Loads of PR in it. It's unbelievable. Because players these days, they just have soft mentality. Where you had players in the 90s and the early 2000s absolutely just stealing the show. They were top players to watch because they were ruthless. None of this like shaking hands, hugging in the tunnel like what players do these days. Get out here, man. Seriously. That's not what football should be about. And doing it to rivals, excuse me, as well. Total disgrace, an absolute disgrace. Yeah, just soft mentality these days in football. As CR7 said, it's not the Man United he knew previously. To think he could have chose Man City, but went with Man United and the 11th hour after nudge on Fergie at the same time. Yeah, I know. They're thinking, oh, he's going to join Man City. And then 24 hours later, we came in because apparently Ronaldo had a conversation with Sir Alex Ferguson, and that's why Sir Alex Ferguson convinced Ronaldo to come back to United, which I was delighted he did, because first season back at the club, he was absolutely fantastic. Then starting his second spell in his second season, unfortunately, Leeds are losing 4-0. Oh, that's unbelievable, Hayden Cox. That's crazy. So that means Leicester are definitely promoted back to the Premier League this evening. Welcome back to the Premier League, the Foxes. I had a feeling they would bounce back in the first attempt, to be honest. Leicester City. Now, question is, will they be able to stay in the Premier League next season? That's my prediction. Will the Foxes, Leicester, if they get it right, can they stay in the Premier League? I think they will be able to, but yeah, look, supporting Manchester United, it ain't easy. Aside team, he says it ain't easy, but I'm here for the journey, absolutely. And like I say, I'll carry on calling my football club out. If I do good, if I praise them. Well, not if I do good. If they do good, I praise them. And if they do bad, I'll call them out. Or if a player's done something wrong, I'll call them out. You have a good game, I'll praise you. Like the directors and that. If you do your job properly, I'll praise you. But if you do it wrong, I'll call you out. It's as simple as that. Because that's what I do on my YouTube channel. But, Mr. Joshy J, you're only doing this your own PR and that. It's just like, there's no PR on this channel. Because why do you think I come out flat out and just say it how it is? Because I have standards. That's why. I've been supporting my football club for 24 and a half years, nearly 25 now, and I know how Manchester United have been performing this last decade or so. It's been nowhere near sustainable, absolutely nowhere near good enough. But again, the Glazers have taken so much money out the football club. Goldfish already defended the Baldy in terms of banning the media and this on. Absolutely pathetic, mate. Honestly, just yeah, that channel can get in the bin, and he can get in the bin as well. Sick and tired of him recently, Mark Goldfish. He used to be one of the most likable YouTubers, but since he's been paid to join the football club and that, he's literally become such a PR puppet now. It's unbelievable. But he's one of the biggest YouTubers, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah? Like I say on that channel, they only do things click and views, where on here I keep it real, I keep it realistic. I land the minerals in my football club because not many do it, but I do because I want my football club to be successful. I want fans to know that the way we've been performing the last 10 years has been nowhere near good enough. But again, fans just accept mediocrity these days because, again, soft mentality, because the PR channels and the PR Twitter accounts, it's just like copy and paste, all copying each other for likes, retweets, clicks, and views. It's just like, do me a favor, yeah? Stop with this bullshit and just come out and say it how it is. But they won't because they're possibly getting paid by the PR channels as well to be like a journalist or something, report for the football club. It's crazy. If we had more people who come out and speak the truth, the football community be in a much better place. But unfortunately, it's not, because the amount of PR in football and these PR YouTube channels is absolutely infested. It's so much rubbish into this fan base, and I, for one, are sick and tired of it. I cannot wait for this season to end, honestly. Following Manchester United this season has been one of the most exhausting, jarring seasons ever because our football has not been good. I don't care what anyone says. It's not been good. Performances are not being good enough. Players only caring about the money instead of playing for that badge. They are the reason why a lot of these players need to leave. Just terminate their contracts. Look at Anthony Martial refusing to leave the football club until his contract's up. Calling a living out of it. It's just absolutely criminal. Should be put into custody for that. Into a footballing jail. Into a football cell. It's as simple as that. Share a cell with Clown Lake. You know, the way we defend half the time, defenders should be put into custody. The ball's ruled should be put into custody for banning media outlets and that. What sort of manager bans media outlets? But why are you so against this manager, Mr. Joshy J? It's because he's an absolute fraud. He has no idea what he's doing. He shows no personality in the dugout, just has his arms folded like that, hands in his pockets. Just, he's so boring, man, honestly. Like I say, fans can get giddy about it, that he's got the highest winning percentage and that he's won the most games, but doesn't tell the full story because we're still on course to finish in our lowest ever Premier League position. Oh, good evening to you, F1 fan, CFC 1905, F1 fan gamer. I hope you're well, mate. I hope your day's gone good. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, we just need more football fans to call it out. Land the minerals at your football club. Do not accept mediocrity. Come out and say how it is, like what Johnny Minerals does and all the other YouTubers who are against all the PR in football. Like what I am, I'm against all the PR in football. But unfortunately, we are fighting a losing battle because there's too many fans what are too far gone, unfortunately, with all the PR bollocks. Yeah, I'm so excited for that F1 fan gamer. You making your debut on my channel where we go live together and you can absolutely just roast in to Clan Lake. You really can. You can absolutely just completely say what you want and everything. The show is yours, mate. You got the whole freedom. And if you want me to jump in at all, I'll jump in. We can have a conversation about it together. Or you can do it all on your own. Either way, I don't mind, mate. But I'll be waiting, absolutely be waiting in the background, just listening to you having a rant. Joshy J FC updates is on the channel I'll make. I have to points written down so I don't forget what to say. Good on you, absolutely good on you. But anyone defending this that the ball's ruled, a joint stream on Sunday, yes, Michael.Chelsea FC, F1 Fan Gamer and me are doing a stream together where he's absolutely going to land the Memrals at your football club. And I, for one, are absolutely so excited to see what he has to say. Where I'm starting to get bigger now on YouTube, I will be looking to collaborate with more people in the future because, it's going to be a lot of work for me to do, isn't it? Like uploads and that I can do on my own still, but shows and that, like live streams and that, it'd be nice to collaborate with a couple of others, get your points across and that. So yeah, I look forward to that. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Mark Goldfish is defending the Bulls' rule to banning media outlets, and also he's been giving credit to 21, saying that 21 has been performing well. Yes, he has half the time, but recently he's been absolutely crap. So this is why I'm not getting giddy about 21. 21 needs to go. He's one of the worst Manchester United signings ever, if not the worst. Up there with Alexis Sanchez. What a load of trash he was. Alexis Sanchez was good at Arsenal, but absolutely trash with Manchester United. And Manchester United conceding 2 goals against the worst team in the Premier League. Criminal. Absolutely criminal. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if we conceded against the second worst team in the Premier League tomorrow, Burnley. Because no doubt Vincent Company would love to get one over us, wouldn't he? That's actually right. Ex-Man City player getting one over Manchester United. That would be his dream, but come on, surely my football club cannot lose to Burnley at Old Trafford. That's actually right, but unfortunately, look at what happens against Coventry in cruise control, then only just scrapes through with a penalty shootout. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'm liking the idea what INEOS are doing, where staff now have to pay for their coach travel and their meal for the FA Cup final. It's like supporters have to pay for that, so why should the staff get it for free? Honestly, it's like make them pay, put money towards the football club, or put it towards Wembley Foundation or like some sort of charity. Just again, the Glazers, they didn't have the Minerals. That's not it right. Oh, big up Johnny Minerals. What have you done to me, mate? I can't stop saying that now. That's not it right. But yeah, like with INEOS, the future is bright, but no doubts about it. I still got my concerns with them. It's like, what sort of manager are we going to bring in? Apparently, Thomas Tuchel is the favourite for the Manchester United job. If the ball's crawled, should be given the hero, be given the sack. So, would I take Thomas Tuchel? Of course I would. Proper elite manager. Honestly, I can't stop saying some of the things Johnny says. Oh, like in that clip you sent me when he says the Wolverine or something. the what is it like? Yeah, something like that. I'll lose it if you get too cool. He's proper Chelsea. Yeah, I know it'd be peak for you, mate, but it'd be a big game for my football club because we need an elite manager. As long as we don't go for Gareth Southgate, honestly, I do not want waistcoat wanker because if we go for waistcoat wanker, we are finished as the top elite football club. Same if we went for Kieran McGregor as well. Yes, he's doing a good job at Ipswich. Oh, good evening to you, Jason Chatscouple. How are you doing, mate? Nice to see you on here. I'm very well, thank you. I'm celebrating tonight because I hit 900 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. And it's good to see that you are against the ball scrawled and you are against the United stand as well, like what I am. Absolutely fantastic. It's good that we have a couple on here who land the minerals, who just say it how it is, because we're not afraid to say it how it is. Others are afraid because, you know, they're getting paid by these PR channels and fake accounts and that. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah, thank you very much, Jason. So, charitable 900 subs, unbelievable. But yeah, I just want the bald scrawled gone. The sooner the bald scrawled goes, the better. Just like if he wins the FA Cup, great, job done. You've won another trophy this season. Whoopie doo, that's the name in elite sport. It's to win a trophy. I've heard other rumours that if INEOS keep the ball scrawled on, he's going to have to take a pay cut, which he's not going to like that, is he, taking a pay cut? I rather he didn't take a pay cut. I rather it'd be nice for him to win the FA Cup and just jog on out of here now. Because if he jogs on out of here, at least he's won the trophy. Look at Van Gaal, he won the FA Cup and he was still sacked. So people say, oh, the bald scrawled wins a trophy, he has to stay. No, because did Louis Van Gaal stay? No, the football club gave him the heave-ho because we bought in the special one, Jose Mourinho. I agree. The bald scrawled needs to go. I just don't know who would be good to get. There's rumours we're in for Thomas Tuchel, we're in for Graham Potter. De Zerbi could be an option, but I do not want De Zerbi because to me, De Zerbi is not that level yet. He's not an elite manager yet. So too soon to go for him, I think. And obviously, don't want waistcoat wanker Gareth Southgate. He's too pragmatic. Graham Potter. Oh, the fraudulent Wolverine. That's it, F1 fan gamer, and that's the clip I was thinking of. Yeah, the fraudulent Wolverine. Don't want the fraudulent Wolverine. Look at Brighton last night. They got absolutely smashed by Manchester City. We will talk about more of that later on, but whoever comes in to replace the ball scrawled has got a really difficult job on their hands, I tell you. Good luck to anyone who comes in to this football club. De Zerbi is overrated. I mean, the new manager, he is going to need time in that, and I will give them a chance. But obviously, if we want to become an elite football club again, we need the right players, we need the right manager, the right coaching staff, the right board members, the stadium upgraded, the training ground upgraded, then hopefully we can get back to the levels where we should be as Manchester United Football Club. Absolutely elite. Well, we're meant to be elite, but we've not acted like it in the last 10 years, have we? Because with the failed managers, because the Glazers, Ed Woodward, and Richard Arnold as well. Thank goodness Richard Arnold has left this football club. He was absolutely useless at this football club, Richard Arnold, and so was Ed Woodward as well. He was nowhere near good enough. He's a good businessman, but he was no David Gill, was he? Let's have it right. David Gill was fantastic with Sir Alex Ferguson, but that fraud, Ed Woodward, was absolutely useless. So I'm glad we moved him on, got him out in the football club. While it's good we got Jason Wilcox, I don't think he'll be able to do it all on his own. I think we will need another director as well, like Dan Ashworth. It's like, come on, Manchester United, for fuck's sakes, come to an agreement with Newcastle United. If Newcastle want that 10 million compensation, Pay it and bring in Dan Ashworth. I don't know what they're playing at. What are INEOS playing at? Are they trying to save money or something? It's like, yeah, bring him in. Bring in Dan Ashworth. We need him. He can turn us around, honestly. But even if we get a new team, it's going to take time for the team to gel, honestly. I remember Bragnage got Fergie's right hand man, Peter Kenyon. Kenyon or something like that. Keon, actually, might be. But anyway, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But thanks for that F1 fan gamer. That's very interesting. I think it was up to me. I would do my best to get Carlo Angelotti elite, mate. He has standards. Look at what happens the other day in the El Clasico. He took off Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. said something, and then he absolutely sent him back to the substitutes bench and told him to sit down. Sat him down like a naughty school kid. Levels. That is what you call levels in standards. And Real Madrid fans, you wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them, because I can remember during one time this season, Lee Gunner was saying that because he watches a lot of La Liga. I don't really watch it so much myself, but he was saying once this season, Real Madrid at home did not have possession for 2 minutes, and the fans were booing. They brought out the white handkerchiefs, and guess what happened? Real Madrid scored. Again, levels, absolute levels. But yeah, proper manager Carlo Angelotti. I wouldn't mind him, that's for sure. But would he still be good enough in the Premier League? I mean, he didn't do very well at Everton, but come on, Everton's team was absolutely trash. Let's not get right. Their team was ridiculous. And Chelsea, he did well with Chelsea. Obviously, he got sacked because he lost the league title to Sir Alex Ferguson, finishing second. Again, levels. That's Roman Abramovich for you. He didn't accept mediocrity, unlike these clown lake owners at Chelsea now. They just accept anything. But Roman Abramovich, he didn't. He was ruthless. Look at APB. He didn't last the season. Roberto Di Matteo, he won the Champions League, and guess what happened? They're struggling after they won the Champions League. Guess what happened? Chelsea binned him off because Abramovich didn't take any messing. Roman was so ruthless. If you didn't win anything, you was out the door. Thanks, F1 fan gamer. Exactly, mate. But again, owners these days, they just don't land it. They don't have the minerals, do they? Because they don't care about the football clubs. All they care about is making the money and getting the club popular on social media and posting so much bollocks on these accounts as well, like the Manchester United main account. Oh, happy birthday, Anthony. Oh, happy birthday, you know, number 10. Happy birthday, 21. Happy birthday, Anthony Martial. It's like, do you see Real Madrid doing that? No, you don't, because they don't have any PR. Them football clubs don't have PR. Where the English football clubs, they have PR, unfortunately. And it's just so jarring to listen to. Honestly, I've had enough. Lee Gunner lives insane, didn't he? I would imagine he watches it on a regular basis. Yes, he does live in Spain, Michael Chelsea FC, so that's why he watches La Liga a lot. I don't mind La Liga, but it's just I don't watch it very often. The only matches I would really watch are the El Clasico, because I love the El Clasico with Real Madrid and Barcelona. I'll be talking about Abramovich on stream as well. Brilliant, mate. Can't wait for that. That's going to be epic. Honestly, just you landing it, mate. Like good old Johnny Minerals. Landing the minerals. Like Side TV, myself, we land the minerals at Manchester United Football Club. Let's hang it right. Like number 10 coming out today saying, oh, fans have been giving me abuse and that. No, it's called criticism because you've been nowhere near good enough at this football club. You've been absolutely trashed recently. But yeah, fans will still be defending him. It's like, oh, but he's done good for the community, this and that. It's like, he's done good things for the football club and that. And what? And what? Yeah, fans just forget. They like to remember the good times instead of calling out players how they've been performing recently. It's like Andre Onana, I've been giving him credit recently, but that error he made the other night was unforgivable. So I called him out again. Just these fans, they like to praise the players. They only praise them when they have good games. And fans go, oh, you can only call out the team if they've done bad and that. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. You can still call out your football club even if they won matches. Because how many times have I called my team out this season? Because obviously I called them out plenty of times because this season we've been one of the most luckiest football clubs on the planet this season. Probably the luckiest football club in the world. How many times we got out of jail? Yes, it's good character the team shows in the end, but it's like, why do you only perform at the end of the game instead of at the beginning of the game? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. At least I have Copa America to look forward to. Hoping Brazil can go get back the trophy from Argentina in the summer. I'm a Brazil fan as well, mate. Also, England are my favourite, and Brazil my second favourite international team. Absolutely love Brazil. Quality team, when they had Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo. They've had so many good players. Neymar has been good for Brazil, but Brazil been trash recently. They need to start rebuilding, man. I really hope they can get back to the levels where they should be, Brazil. They should be competing for World Cups, Copa Americas, and that. They really should. That's it right here. Brazil is literally one of the biggest countries on the planet, like internationally football wise. Not the biggest country on the planet, but the most popular country. Like their passion and everything for football is second to none. It really is. But I'm looking forward to the Euros. I don't like international football in whole because international football is so boring. These pointless friendlies and that. It's like, I rather just get on with the domestic season. But the players need to play matches to qualify for a tournament, Mr. Joshy J. Yes, I know that. But I can understand qualifying matches, but pointless friendly matches, put them in the bin. They're not needed. Yes, that's great news about Leicester being promoted back to the Premier League. Now, this time they'll be looking to stay there. It's like, will they have the players to stay there now? And how long's Jamie Vardy going to go on for? Is he going to call it now, or would he want one more season in the Premier League to try and keep the Foxes in the Premier League next season? But no doubt about it, Gary Lineker is going to be one very happy man, isn't he? Because he's going to be able to talk about Leicester on Match of the Day again next season. So, yeah, welcome back, Foxes, to the Premier League. I hope it works out for you. But obviously, F1 Fan Gamer, you don't like a lot of the Leicester fans, do you? Seems you don't like a lot of the Aston Villa fans. But yeah, good luck to them. But the Euros this summer, I'm looking forward to it. Do I think England will win it? No chance, because there's so many good teams in there. And if Waistcoat Wanker is pragmatic, we will struggle to get out in the group or get knocked out in the knockout stages. I'm calling it now. England will get knocked out. They'll get out in the group, but they'll get knocked out in the knockout stages. But, you're ruling out England already, Mr. Joshy J. Why do you think? Because we have a reputation like what Arsenal do, bottling it. Like, they had the league title in their hands, didn't they? Let's have it right. And they lost to Aston Villa, and they bottled it. The title's now in Man City's control, and they are not losing it from here. So it's another year, unfortunately, without a league title for the Gunners. I hope one day you'll be saying welcome back to Premier League Southampton. Hopefully, Hayden Cox, you never know. If you win the playoffs, obviously you will be back in the Premier League, but your team's got to defend a heck of a lot better, mate. I've watched Southampton this season, and they've been so pragmatic. Honestly, absolutely so pragmatic. It's unbelievable, and they can see too many late goals as well. This is what you got to work on, mate. If you want to be back in the Premier League, you need to be successful in tightening up the defence, and you do come back up. You need to absolutely bring in the right players, not just bring in younger generation players. You need experienced players and all that. So, yeah, absolutely. But now for Manchester United, what happens if we keep the ball scrolled on? I believe it's only going to get more peak next season if we keep the ball scrolled on. And we could be in an even worse situation because the players do not like the ball scrolled. The football club come out with so much PR and say, "Oh, the players are on the bald ruled side and that." No, they're not, because why do you think they've been performing like clowns this season? Because they want the bald ruled gone. Again, just because the football club, they want fans on their side. I support the team, but do I agree with what the football club say? No, I do not. Absolutely do not. So you're not fooling me into it, because I know brown envelope media, honestly. Fans who accept mediocrity and accept bullshit from football clubs, typical brown envelope media. Let's have it right. Brown envelopes absolutely does my head in. But it's what football is like these days, unfortunately. It's not like how I was while growing up. Growing up, I loved football, and I still love it. But back then, there was no PR. It's only because of social media and that there's PR these days. PR media coming out that Clown Lake changing the under 25 model is a load of rubbish. I believe it when I see it. Absolutely, F1 fan gamer, same as I ignore what my football club are saying. Absolutely. What does brand and like media mean, mate? It means that they don't have the balls to say it how it is. They're too afraid to say it how it is. So that's what makes them brown envelope media, mate. So yeah, there you go. You've learned something new now, Hayden Cox. But yeah, if we keep him on, it's going to get worse for us. If we get a new manager in, next season it could be peak, but the season after, it could get better. But either way, our offer chancing get a new manager, because if the ball's ruled means he stays, then we'd struggle next season. I dread to think where we would finish next season. Fans get giddy in that we won the Carabao Cup last season. Great, whoopee doo, you done your job, you won a trophy, great, well done. That's the aim, that's your job, is to win the trophy. But how easy path did we have to get to that final in the Carabao Cup last year? We didn't meet a tough opponent until we got Newcastle. And what happened when we met Newcastle? They gave us a game, but we got over the line eventually. But yeah, we had such an easy path last year to that tournament. So fans getting giddy about the ball's ruled, even if he wins the FA Cup or not, I still want him to go, because it'd be best going forward, and I'd just love to see all the fans crying on the PR channel like, "Oh, this manager wasn't given a chance. Too many people were too negative towards this manager," and that. It's like, oh, just fuck off. Get in the bin, yeah, seriously. get in the bin. The day he is out of this football club, I will be having a couple of beers to celebrate that. But, why would you have a drink to celebrate that, Mr. Joshy J? You're a fake fan. You're not a true fan if you don't back the team. Oh, get in the bin, yeah? Shut up and get in the bin. And la basura. Bate Alamino de puta. In the bin, Bran. Bit of Spanish there, what Lee Gunner says. But, yeah, had enough. Absolutely had enough of the PR channels lowering their standards of my football club. Sick and tired of it. This is why I've become more ruthless, because I haven't heard many YouTubers calling this stuff out. The only ones I've heard calling out really at our football club is Side TK Flying Pig United, but there's not many who have called it out. Shall I tell you why they've not called it out? Because again, it goes back to my earlier conversation that the football club, they pay these channels to talk rubbish, and this is why, unfortunately, us realistic fans who who are in the small minority are fighting a losing battle, unfortunately. Since you come ruthless, your channel has grown. I agree, Hayden. Absolutely, completely agree. My channel has grown, and I have become more ruthless, and I couldn't care less what people think. You like it, great, cry. If you don't like it, cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. Because why should I worry what others think? Why should I let it get to me, that fans talk bollocks? Rather than letting it get to me, I call it out. Yes, I know you could get a few knobheads in the live chat and that, but I can handle it. I'm not changing what I do anytime soon. Why should I change because of a few mutants? No chance. You can get in the bin. Anyone who thinks I'm changing what I do, talk about my football club, you're going to be bitterly disappointed. I'm sorry, absolutely disappointed. I'm sure Mark Goldfish will observe a 1 minute silence when the Bulls ruled his sacks. Oh, that's the funniest comment in the night, mate. Honestly, that's absolutely gold, mate. That's peak. But yeah, look, how many times did he call out Jose Mourinho? Yeah, Jose Mourinho, believe it or not, was our most successful manager. He won 2 trophies in our debut season. He got second in the Premier League in his second season. I mean, the points total we had in Mourinho's second season, any other season, that would have been good enough to win the Premier League title. But unfortunately, because of Man City and the players they had, they're just too strong for everyone else in that league. It's like a total one horse race that year. But like that season, we finished second under Ollie. Any other time, we probably would have won the league. But no doubt about it, Mourinho was the most successful manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. But yet, Mark Goldfish decided to turn on Jose Mourinho much sooner than the Bulls ruled. It just tells you everything, what that channel has done to our fan base, and because he gets paid by the football club, and that's why, unfortunately, these days, I've lost interest in watching the United stand. I got no interest in watching the United stand whatsoever. The only time I sometimes watch Mark Goldfish is I want to see his reactions to the goals what are scored in that, like if he's having a rant about something. But I hardly watch him these days because I'm fed up with it. And why should I watch a channel what is literally lowered the standards of my football club? I feel I got better things to be doing. Like TV these days, there's jack shit on TV, so I watch all on Johnny Minerals and Lee Gunner's 4 hour stream last night because they were both landing it. You know, Lee Gunner was landing it to people talking bollocks in the live chat, and Johnny was landing it at Chelsea. People talking bollocks as well about Chelsea. So both of them are by far my favourite YouTubers. That's why I am a channel member to both channels, and that's something I can't wait to start doing in the future, unlocking the channel membership. So you can become a member in the Mr. Joshy J channel, and I can give you access videos an hour earlier before anyone else gets seen them, and you can unlock many more perks as well. But this Manchester United team is completely, utterly unrecognisable. These days, there's no leaders. There's absolutely no leadership whatsoever. When you had, like, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Robin van Persie, Ryan Giggs, David Beckham, Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic, Patrice Evra. So many leaders back then because we had the best manager in the world. Oh, yes, I was there last night. That was some stream. Yeah, and we were having a conversation in the live chat as well, Michael.Chelsea FC. Both of us were having a conversation where you believe number 10 is still going to be at this football club because he's a Manchester lad. I mean, the possibility that could happen, but my football club have got to show the minerals that it's time to bin him off. Great, you've done some good things in the past, well done, but it's time to move on. You've been absolutely trash these last few seasons. Like, I never got giddy about it when he's on good form last season because I knew for sure it was not going to last. I knew this season he'll be back to playing absolute rubbish, and near the end of last season he completely drifted away, didn't he? Number 10. So, this is why I never jumped on the bandwagon that number 10 was going to be good this season because I just know him too well. But when I see Manchester United these days, it's like how much at times I dislike my own football club. It's sad I'm saying that because I've been following them for 24 and a half years, nearly 25 now. And literally, when Coventry scored that goal, I said, "Oh, I hate this football team. I literally hate this team of players." I mean, that made me feel, that almost had me in tears, man, because it just goes to show that there are no leaders in this Manchester United team these days, sadly. The only good leaders we got, I say, really, are the two who put in the shift are Kobe Mainu, who's been an absolute superstar, and obviously Ganacho as well. He's doing well on the wing. Well, he can be a bit inconsistent. If he can work on his consistency, he's got the potential to be an absolute superstar. He really has. But good night to you, Ethan. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. But it's like, it's crazy, absolutely crazy that how these days it's because of player power as well. Players think, oh, we're getting paid the big bucks, so we're only performing the way we want to. Like, number 10 doesn't care, 21 doesn't care, number 8 likes to moan at the referees and that, but he is actually a good player. In the last couple of games, he's been really good, and for one night only, I actually called him Bruno Fernandes, but obviously for now, he's back to number 8 again. If number 8 can work on that, then he's going to be a superstar in this club. But he is in the peak of his career now. He is about 30 or 31, so we need to look at replacing him soon. Ericsson, he tries to put in the work effort, but his legs are gone. Casemiro, legs are gone. Wan-Bissaka, too inconsistent. Andre Onana, to me, he needs another season, I think. Absolutely needs another season to develop, and let's see what he does next season. And he's struggling next season, bin him off. But it took David De Gea time, Mr. Joshy J. Yes, I know it took David De Gea time. And I'm not going to lie, it took him time to develop and that, get confident. The same, I'm expecting the same with Mr. Banana as well. In time, I believe he will get more confident, but he's not there yet. And this is why I've not been getting giddy about him. I praised him for playing good in that, but just goes to show that kick he took the other day, it's like he still has a mistake in him, unfortunately. And until he rectifies that, it's going to be a bit hairy scary for the defenders. I'm not going to lie. This is why, really, we need a new back line. We need to look into some new defenders because if Moran leaves, Lindelof leaves, then who the fuck are we going to bring in to replace them? That's a question you've got to ask yourself, isn't it? Who is going to replace them? But it makes me sad there are no leaders in this Manchester United team these days. It's like when Van Hal was manager, just watching the team play boring sideways football, boring sideways football. It's just like it was jarring, man. Same as when this manager being pragmatic as well. Sideways football, sideways football. Last season we were attacking in that, playing a high line, but ever since we won the Carabao Cup last season, we've become more pragmatic, which I don't understand what the bald fraud is doing. But yeah, from the PR channels and other fans, they'll be using the excuse going, "Oh, Mr. Joshy J, we've had injuries, so we've had to change the style play." And what? And what? Yeah? Klopp has not changed the style of play at Liverpool. Pep has not changed the style of play at Man City because of injuries. Them two have found a way around it. So why has the Bulls Crawls not found a way around it? I have absolutely no idea. But again, he will do what he wants, unfortunately. It's because the Bulls Crawls, he's boring. He shows no personality. He's not willing to play attacking football now, which is a shame because before we won the Carabao Cup, we were playing attacking football. You've gained a couple subs in the line, 98 to history. Yeah, I know, absolutely brilliant, loving it. I hope my team wins tomorrow. We need momentum for the playoffs. Yes, and the Green Army have to win. We simply have to win tomorrow. It's as simple as that. We've got to win. Otherwise, we are in a relegation battle, and if we don't win tomorrow, we are in danger of getting relegated back to League One. So this is a huge game for the Green Army. It really is. Absolutely massive game. But in a bit, I am going to get on to talk about Brighton hammering, well, Man City hammering Brighton last night. I'm going to get into talking about that in a little bit. But there are plenty of top level managers out there. Thomas Tuchel would be my ideal manager because I believe he could get the team into good shape. If we play attacking football, look what he done at Chelsea. In his first full season, he won the UEFA Champions League. Just absolutely unbelievable. And then he was sacked by Clown Lake for some reason, which I have no idea why Clown Lake decided to sack Thomas Tuchel. Why on earth would you sack Thomas Tuchel for? He's literally one of the best managers out there, an elite manager, and Chelsea decided to get rid of him. Why? Why did they get rid of him? This is what I'd love to know. Why on earth did they let Thomas Tuchel go? Was it something what's happened off the pitch, or were Chelsea just trying to save money? But yeah, look, Thomas Tuchel, if we play attacking football, he'd be an ideal fit. He'll create the wow factor, he'll bring the happy buzz to the dressing room, and if INEOS can bring in the right players as well, we are slowly back on track. But would I give Thomas Tuchel time if he got the job? Absolutely, because he is elite, absolutely top class level manager. That is who I want at this football club, not just a PR puppet who talks bollocks now or just use the cheap option, like say Waistcoat Wanker or Kieran McGregor. If we go for the cheap options, then that's it. You really need to start questioning INEOS. But if they bring in a top level manager, then you can credit them, can't you? And say, oh, well done. You brought in a top level elite manager. Now, go and back him because I would want Thomas Tuchel to be back. So I really would because he is a winner. He's a serial winner. All right, he's not done very well at Bayern Munich. I think he was a winner for Paris Saint-Germain and obviously winner in other leagues as well. So, yeah, go and get me Thomas Tuchel. But if you win the FA Cup, Mr. Joshy J, you're going to have to back the Bolts for Alls, aren't you? Absolutely not, because I cannot stand him. The players cannot stand him. The only ones who are defending the Bulls frauds really are the PR channels and the fake PR accounts. They are the ones who are defending the Bulls fraud as manager because they don't land the minerals like what I do. I land the minerals because it's like someone has to do it. If we were all the same, we would be boring, wouldn't we? So, as I care about my football club, this is why I'm landing it. Absolutely landing it. I've stepped it up a notch. Because one, I'm getting popular on YouTube now. And two, as I said, I've just had enough of fans talking absolute rubbish in our fan base. If we get Thomas Tuchel, it will be the start. But really, you'd need to give him time to develop. But obviously, if it's not working out, then we'd have to bin him off as well because you need a team what is on the manager's side and the right set of players to be successful as a football club. But that is the essential, like the most critical thing is to be that you need the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle to be the complete finished product. It's like if you can't put a jigsaw puzzle together, you're going to be hours and hours trying to find the right pieces for it, aren't you? And if we don't get this right, it's going to set us back another 10 years, I think, in my opinion. Uh, and it'd be then before we win the league title again, it will become 20. Then it will become 30. Like with Liverpool, it took them 30 years to win a league title. So I really hope we're not going down the same route as what they're doing. Because if we go down the same route as them, it's not good, is it? Let's hang it right. It's like, wow, unbelievable. We got to try and win the league title really in the next 3 to 5 seasons, I say. That's a realistic target I'm setting is for us to win a Premier League title in the next 3 to 5 seasons, really. I think maybe season 2 and that, say when we still had Thomas Tuchel, we would be close to competing for a league title, but not there yet. Season 3, we'd be closer, and then season 4 or 5, I think, will be pretty much there. I'm so glad the snake has gone, as he's always brought in cheap young players. Yeah, absolutely. I really hope he's not going to do the same for us, mate, because, again, if we copy Chelsea, then we're done. We're finished as the top elite level football club. We cannot afford to bring in cheap players. We need players who cost. I don't mean spend ridiculous money, like fucking waste money on one player who's going to cost about 100, 200 million. No, no, no. I'm talking about if you bring in 3 or 4 other players than that. You spend the money well, you recruit well, then you can be successful, can't you? That is the piece of the jigsaw puzzle you need. But if we bring in too many inexperienced players, if the team's not gelled in that, then who knows where the new team could end up finishing? They could be close to relegation or down in about what 13 or 12 or something until like these new players gel in and that, which short term pain will hopefully be long term gain, which I am resigned to the possibility that it could happen where we may struggle for a few years, but once this team starts gelling and that with the new players, I reckon will be a joy to watch again. But again, it just depends how INEOS backs the new manager and what sort of players we bring into this football club. It's a bit like if you just had older players, like experienced players, if you didn't mix it up, and they would get found out, and then we would struggle like anything. Let's not get right. But I am willing to take a bit of pain as long as it gets better for my football club. And the new players and that, they perform well, I'll back them. I'll maybe give them a bit more time to prove themselves because it's a new team. And if you're good enough, you could develop quickly. But if you're bang average, it could take you time to develop. You could be bang average first of all, then become a top player later on, couldn't you? Absolutely, you could. So, yeah, let's just wait and see what happens with INEOS. But I'm liking what they're trying to do. They're trying to get us back to being an elite football club again. Whether they will succeed, only time will tell. But I do have faith in them. But what will make me go off on them is if they keep the balls ruled on, and if we bring in another failed manager and the wrong sort of players, then I'll be like, yep, INEOS out. INEOS have to go. But they need time, Mr. Joshy J. I'd only give them time if they're doing their job. If they're not doing their job, they need to fuck on out of here, jog on out of here. It's as simple as that. Let's have it right. Because if they set us back even more, then we're finished. Absolutely finished. Forget about us competing for Premier League titles and that, because it'd be a long way off. Where if we can get it right in that, it could happen much sooner. But, you know, oh yeah, this is my teddy bear I'm cuddling because I've had him ever since birth, you know. I've had this teddy bear ever since I was born. 31 and a half years I've had this. And look at that. What a beautiful teddy bear. But yeah, good evening to you, CDK. How you doing, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening. Much appreciated to you. Yeah, but as if you're aware tonight, I hit 900 subscribers. So this is why I've been doing an extended stream because I've been talking about Manchester United and I've been celebrating the fact I hit 900 subscribers, which is an unbelievable achievement. But yeah, thank you for joining anyway, CDK. I just hope with INEOS, with players, with managers, directors, the tickets and that, I hope they don't put up the ticket prices because fans get pissed off about that if they have to pay extra going to Old Trafford. And I really hope they bring in the right boardroom. They bring in the right boardroom. That's absolutely fantastic. We are on the right track. Any more screw ups, then that's it. It sets us back even more, and we will struggle to win another league title for ages and ages and ages. So while I appreciate it's going to take time and that, we got to start getting it spot on. Is it time for the Bulls rule to go? Yes, it is, mate. 100%. He's got to go. He's out his depth. Shall I tell you why he's out his depth? Because he's a bully to the players. He banned 3 media outlets today from attending the press conference because he can't take criticism. Like number 10 cannot take criticism. So both of them need to go. 21 needs to go as well. He needs to get out of gear. There are so many players where if I was in charge of this football club, I would terminate their contracts instantly without any hesitation whatsoever. Go, right, your contract's terminated, yours is terminated, yours is terminated as well. Because you're nowhere near good enough for this football club. You're conning a living out of this historic elite football club Well, I say elite, it's been far from elite the last 10 years or so. Well, you can argue and say ever since the Glazers are bought the football club, for a couple of years they had it easy. That's not it right because we had a good team with Sir Alex Ferguson, but once they started taking money out in the football club and that, they became right pricks, honestly, absolute pricks and assholes. So this is why I wish they would have sold the football club altogether, 100%. Who would you get in then? I would bring in Thomas Tuchel, mate, or Carlo Ancelotti, an elite level manager who knows the philosophy of Manchester United, who knows to play the attacking football, the United way, like what we did under Sir Alex Ferguson and that. That's what I would do. But yeah, it's crucial now. It's now or never for INEOS. It's time for them to succeed because with what we had ever since the Glazers come in, like I said, they had it easy the first couple of years, and then once they started taking money out the football club and putting it into Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they fallen the fans falling out in love with them. And well, I wouldn't really say they ever been in love with them. Maybe they didn't dislike them as much as what they do now, because literally everyone in our fan base dislikes the Glazers. Well, it wouldn't surprise me the PR channels are still behind the Glazers, to be honest. They're saying it right. Wouldn't surprise me one bit, but I know for sure a lot of fans in our fan base, but ETH used to play attacking football at Ajax. So, and what? And what? He did play attacking football with us, but unfortunately now he's changed the style of play. So, which is why our football's become boring in that. Yes, you can use the excuse we had injuries this season, so we had to maybe change the style of play. But did you see Klopp and Pep change the style of playing injuries? No. But they had the players to do it, Mr. Joshy J. That's why they didn't change the style of play. And what? And what? Yeah? It's absolutely ridiculous, the excuses fans make these days. Honestly, I've had enough of hearing so much PR rubbish. It's just jarring to listen to. It's not fun, honestly. You never used to get this in the early 2000s and the late 90s, so it's all down to social media why you're getting this now. Unfortunately, fans talking rubbish and making excuses and that. Social media needs to play a big part in it. The main social media accounts, Manchester United on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they have to take responsibility for it, why there's so much PR in football these days. Not just Manchester United Football Club. I'd love to know how much PR there is in football. Or he hasn't got the players to play attacking football, unfortunately, or players to get track back. I mean, well, we played attacking football last season, and it was a joy to watch. But ever since he won the Carabao Cup last season, he's changed the style of play. So it's like, why has he changed the style of play? This is why I can't wrap my head around why we've been so boring these last like 12 months or so. Why? And how many times have we got out of jail this season? Yes, you can say he's got a high winning percentage. Whoopie do. But he's not been good enough. The football's not been good enough. The players do not like him. They do not back him because the treatment he gave to Cristiano Ronaldo, David De Gea. It's just like, why should the players be behind a manager who forces them out literally? No, get out of here. Take your bags, pack your bags, get out and take a few more players with you as well. You can get out as well. I'm sick and tired of absolutely holding, like, managers holding these players back and the football club as well. like keeping players conning a living out this football club. This is why we've been in a shitter the last 10 years or so. It's a joke and a disgrace. And I find it so jarring to listen to all the excuses and that. And fans from the PR channels who just like to make the ones an easy target who talk the truth and that. I like speaking the truth because not many speak the truth about Manchester United. Not many talk about how they are feeling about the football club. I do. I talk about how I'm feeling about my football club because I know we have been in like literally a state of emergency the last decade or so. It's been nowhere near sustainable. It really hasn't. The amount of goals we've conceded this season, not good enough. Yeah, but we had injuries, Mr. Joshy J. That's why the team conceded more goals. Again, more excuses from the PR channels. Honestly, if you stop listening to the PR channels, you would know what what my point is that the PR channels have invested so much bollocks into this fan base. I'm not saying you follow the PR channels, CDK, and even if you did, fair play. You can follow them if you like, but you sound like a genuine fan to me. Like me, I've been a fan for 24 and a half years and nearly 25 now. I don't think it's completely down to the manager. A lot of the players haven't stepped up to the mark, think they're better than they are. It's because they care about the big bucks, mate. They only care about getting paid the big bucks. They don't care about the Manchester United badge like what the class of 92 did. You think you had such ballers like David Beckham, Gary Neville, Ryan Giggs, Ring Van Nistelrooy. Honestly, when is the line for stopping? Not yet, mate. I'm not stopping it just yet. But yeah, absolutely ridiculous that the state Manchester United are in. I'm absolutely sick and tired of it. This is why we've been absolutely in the gutter because we've had players who've been conning a living out this football club, just taking money out of it, taking the football club for a ride. It's disgusting. Players down in tools on the manager, disgusting. But I can understand why they down tools on this manager. It's because they clearly don't like him. And where this manager bans three media outlets from attending the press conference and that just shows that soft mentality, unfortunately. But he needs to be careful what he has to say because he wants to protect his job. Let's have it right. Absolutely wants to protect his job. I listen to all sides. Manager can only work with what he's got. A lot of the players simply aren't good enough. There's only two, really, I say, what played well this season. Well, three, actually. Garnacho, even though he's inconsistent. Mainu has been our player in the season by a country mile. I love Kobe Mainu. He's always playing for the badge. He kind of reminds me of players from the class of 92 and early 2000s, like a proper old school player who cares around the badge instead of being paid the big bucks. The captain, number 8, even though I think at times he shouldn't really be captain, he's played quite well at times, I think. Number 10 looks like he can't see Arst. He needs to go, mate. He needs to get out of here. I can't wait for him to leave, honestly. Sick and tired of number 10. Absolutely had enough of him. His attitude stinks. It's unbelievable. Casemiro, I think we need to offload him as well. He's been alright being played out of position and that, but recently he's been 21. He is absolutely rubbish, mate. Completely agree. He needs to go. Bin him off. Seriously. And taunting against Coventry as well. What were you thinking about taunting against Coventry? The audacity to do that against Coventry and come out and try and get fans on your side on social media. No doubt the fans from the PR channel were already on your sides, but Trying to get the ones who say how it is back on your side. Nah, get out here, man. Seriously, get yourself out of here now. Pack your bags. Seriously, I'm sick and tired of having players like this at my football club who do not care about the football club. Why can't we have players like what were around in the 90s and the early 2000s? Honestly, sick and tired of it. What has happened to my football club I fallen in love in the late 90s? It's because it's been so much PR bollocks has been put into it, unfortunately. Not just in Manchester United, loads of football clubs like with Arsenal, Chelsea, and that soft mentality. Fans in England, soft mentality. Honestly, Maguire stepped up. I like him. I like anyone who tries their best, and he does. He's been one of our good players this season. I agree. I'm still not completely convinced I am, but when we had injuries and that, he stepped up and he's done a solid job. So fair play. Like no doubt about it. Before my favourite back line used to be Martinez and Varane, but unfortunately, Varane's been hit with injuries this season, and so's Martinez as well. The goals that Onana has conceded this season, I don't think he's always been at fault because it's like how much room the defence allow him, but he certainly needs to take responsibility for a shaky start. That's for sure. But he's been playing well recently, but that mistake he made the other night, criminal. Absolutely criminal. But let's get on to talk about Manchester City now, as we are approaching the 2 hour mark, and why I think they are favourites for the Premier League title. Manchester City, yeah, Varane is finished. Yes, I agree. Absolutely. No doubt about it, Man City favourites to the Premier League title because at this stage of the season, results have showed that they just do not seem to lose it at this stage of the season. I thought as they played in the Champions League and that FA Cup match, their energy levels may have been low against Brighton, but no, they absolutely ripped Brighton apart. They teared them a new asshole. It's unbelievable. That header, what Kevin De Bruyne scored, was just unreal. Phil Foden as well. He's been playing brilliant. Even when Erling Haaland isn't in the team, I believe Man City play more as a team. Where if Erling Haaland does leave Man City to go to Real Madrid, I believe, they would still be a good side to Man City, even without Erling Haaland, because you got De Bruyne, Alvarez, Jack Grealish, so many top players in that side, and they completely destroyed Brighton. That was one of the fixtures thinking, oh, they could potentially drop points, but nah, they absolutely went for it. Evans too, Martial contract's going to be up. Big changes. I heard recently we may offer Johnny Evans a contract extension. I mean, come on. For fuck's sakes. Why would you offer a 37-year-old a contract extension? Why? Just goes to show the levels are absolutely ridiculous. I hope not, though, because we should move him on. But it just goes to show where you are as a football club. You have to fucking bring back a 37-year-old or 36-year-olds. That's not it right. Seriously, that's not it right here. The Glazers need to take responsibility for that, honestly. Why? Yes, they've gained managers a lot of money, but they've not exactly backed the managers, have they? That's not it right. You know, the Bald Fraud wanted loads of players last summer. The Glazers wouldn't back him. Whoever's in charge of Manchester United next season will have to back, whether it's the Bald Fraud or a new manager, they would have to get backs. It's as simple as that. The new backroom staff will not allow this. I hope you're right, mate, but as the Glazers still own most of the football club, I think they will still have a say as well, mate. But recently, the Glazers appear to be letting just Sir Jim Ratcliffe and INEOS getting on with things, taking care of the footballing side, where the Glazers are doing the commercial side, like focusing on Tampa Bay and that. But yeah, it's just like what an elite manager Pep Guardiola is. If Man City do go on to win another Premier League title, that's four in a row. They will become the first side ever in Premier League history to win four in a row, which would be absolutely unbelievable. It just goes to show that they have brought in so many players. Whether they get done for their charges or not, only time will tell. But I've heard their 115 charges, a date is close to coming up now. Well, why aren't you saying when it is then? Let us know when it is, because we all want to know when these charges are coming, or if they get any fucking punishment. Because look at Everton, look at Nottingham Forest, they've already been punished this season. So we want to know when Man City, when their fate is going to be. But they no longer have influence on the footballing side of this. I mean, it's good, it really is, because it's about time INEOS had control in the football club. The Glazers are putting INEOS in charge of the footballing side of things, because that's the whole point. And when they put the football club up for sale, Sheikh Jassim, he wanted to take over the football club 100%, but the Glazers had no intention of selling. All they wanted to bring in was a top level, like footballing people. Well, you're doing an emergency meeting, you lose to Burnley tomorrow. I'll probably do one regardless of the result, mate, because Lee Gunner does one and the views are really good on them. So, yeah, Pep Guardiola, he is an elite manager, and no matter what happens in Man City and their charges, you have to respect the work Pep Guardiola has done to this football club. And if Man City win four in a row, they will go into the history books as the first ever Premier League team to win four Premier League titles in a row. Could potentially still do a double this season as well. They're not going to do treble this year, but they could potentially do a double as well. I love watching Jez. He's one of the funniest YouTubers out there, and he doesn't even try. I know Jez from the Arsenal history more is absolutely outstanding, mate. I love listening to Jez as well. I've been subscribed to his channel for about just under a year now, I think. Because obviously I watched him on Lee Gunner's fan cams and that, so I thought, yeah, I'll subscribe to your channel, mate, because you're doing a good job. And again, he's a realistic. He says it how it is, and I like how angry he gets if anyone from Arsenal Fan TV comes on his channel trying to talk rubbish where they go, "Oh, you don't know anything about Arsenal Football Club." I'll tell you what, Jez knows a lot about Arsenal Football Club. Like what I know about Manchester United Football Club, I know a lot as well. Think of my granddad. He's been supporting them for many years, and he watched them with the Busby Babes and that. Just brilliant, honestly. Obviously, I wasn't around when the Busby Babes were playing, but I seen old clips and that. Just brilliant. Oh, I just wish Manchester United will get back to the levels what I'm so used to seeing them play. But yeah, Manchester City, like for them to do that against Brighton last night, sign a champions, honestly. I think unfortunately for Arsenal, they will fall short again. And Man City got Nottingham Forest next, so I think they will win that one quite easily, to be honest, against Nottingham Forest, because Nottingham Forest are absolutely rubbish. Let's have it right. Let's absolutely have it right here. But 900 subscribers this evening. I want to thank you all once again, and thank you for your kind messages in the live chats this evening. You must be so thirsty, mate, after speaking 2 hours straight. What brilliant live though, I loved it. I enjoyed it as well, mate. I'm going to grab a decaffeinated tea in the next few moments. But yeah, it's been an epic stream. A lot to talk about, but yeah, an emergency meeting, regardless of the result. Like I said, I probably will do one tomorrow because Lee Gunner still does one recently, emergency streams, even if Arsenal won or lost. So probably I will, mate. But anyway, big long to you all, yeah? It's been an epic 2 hours. Have a nice pint of Guinness now. Thank you, CDK. I've loved it. A 2 hour show. It's because I hit 900 subscribers. I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. I'm landing the minerals for my football club. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Bye bye.